Change.
Small jog instead of full sprint.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on the size of the map. If it's a long horizontal way to go, he'll do this run.
Oh, yeah.
But if it's like not as long, then he'll just do the little brisk.
Oh, lots of people here.
He'll do that one. Nope. Nope. It's not about change here.
What happens if you ask for a yakisoba pan?
He says I don't have any money.
Wait, did you actually try here?
Yeah.
Because he said no money for the machines, but maybe it's gonna do another.
No, Reggie, I came here. I did this.
Okay.
He said that, and then I walked away.
Okay.
Let's go back to the schoolyard. What's the puzzle here? No clues as to a keyword on it.
Oh, what if you ask yourself that question everywhere?
Yeah, is it just a matter of range?
Considering...
No.
Is it like literally just a range question?
No, there wouldn't be any around here.
What if you go back to the cafeteria and ask yourself about change?
It didn't work. I already did that. It didn't work. Okay.
I would ask...
What I was doing just now was pulling this up
and try to see if you could consider
in
it,
the
right?
caf and in the old building. I can't even consider
select
it.
it.
Yes.
Okay.
No, it feels like it wouldn't be like that obtuse. Back to the caf, maybe? Like, do you have to ask the same question multiple times? The game has never done anything like that.
No.
Something else to notice. Change is not thinkable. You can't interact. Can't do anything.
Nothing.
Noodle stir.
Loves it.
Yeah, we know it.
Doesn't let you know. That's not it.
Shit. And you can't approach that machine at the far back. Nothing. Dang.
And thankfully, it's not a case of like try the correct action multiple times. Because God, that has fucking that gets me so upset. There's I've talked about Walking Dead season 2, and like, man, I
never touched that show.
Yeah, no, the game was good, but there's a part where zombies are attacking you, and you have 3 bullets, right? And
okay.
So you have to. So I use them. No, and then hold on, stop snapping there. Okay, I use them. And then I'm out of bullets, and then I'm just like, well, like, I have no bullets now. And then the zombies just come and eat you. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I don't have enough bullets.
Yeah.
And I replay the section multiple times, and then it turns out what you're supposed to do is you use the 3 bullets, and then you're supposed to panic click, and misfire. And after a bunch of panic clicks, then a trigger happens that makes someone come in and save you.
Yeah, that's not cool.
And I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to ignore the information I have and pretend I'm not, like, in my right mind and panic fire when I know I don't have any bullets left, and then it triggers progress? I was livid.
That'd be so bad.
I was livid. All right, we're stuck. Fresh ideas. What have we not tried? We've tried looking for the cat physically in all these locations. We haven't seen it. We've tried searching for change in every area, but maybe not every screen of every area.
And you can't go up and down on these ramps, right?
Nope. This is a locked-in segment. Well, this is obtuse a little bit, wouldn't you say? Maybe there's something obvious I'm not seeing here, but...
Hey, I'm just as lost as you are.
Yeah. Alright.
Close the door. Okay, yeah, excuse me.
Walked outside. Ryoko walked right. We tried to go back. She wasn't there. She disappeared when she went to the old building. Was there any secret access points or anything around here that we noticed? Not particularly. That was the lab, and there was an interactable for that.
And then what did you say? I know that cat.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Lucky cat.
That's
Follow
lucky.
it, find money. Cat goes left. We try to follow it left, but we had to branch to one of two places.
Do you want to restart this section?
Maybe, yeah.
Let's trigger the conversation again and see where the cat goes. Is that a possibility?
Well, I saw where it walked. It walks left, but you don't know which of the two branch ways it's going. So it could have branched to the other one. Like, I assure you, I'm not completely doing random things, but I'm just not finding what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe let's just do that. And remaining has not been the action. So, hey, for those who know the answer and are staring, going, "Oh my God, why won't they figure it out?" Because we're trying. So let's try this again.
Hey, if you're harsh enough to say like, "Hey, how come they're not figuring it out?" That's harsh.
Living in the future must be nice. We're doing our best. So let's see here. How far do we get reset on that? Is it actually?
Oh, no, we've on the path.
We're still on that pathway. Yeah, we're still on the pathway. Okay. Restarting actually just reloads the zone, I think. I mean, we could try to go for a different branch entirely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could see. All right, let's do that, because yeah, I feel like we're kind of losing some time here.
Sure.
Let's get back in there. Thinks about the pond. Thinks about Okino. Sentinel. Nothing back this way. No. All right. Let's play the rest of that out the same way.
Going to the high school.
Now, where it?
It feel like we got pretty much railroaded towards the cat, though. We did see the shoe interaction, so maybe if we just go a different way with it, or ignore her, we'll be set on a different path, right?
Yeah.
Whoa.
He thinks about it. He talks.
Excuse me, miss.
Alright, so let's go to the schoolyard first. The other thing would be to just not talk to her at all. Lucky's there.
That kitty doesn't live at this. Oh, Lucky? Oh, you know.
A cat of many.
What's so lucky about him?
You just check and you start finding.
What? I mean.
Okay, so the cat went left.
Want to grab food on the way home?
Goes this way.
I don't know if I have the money.
It just walks left. So that's all. You know.
Is he referring to something in particular when he says box? Or is that like...
Who?
Well, worth a try. Let's see what's under that box, under the box, shall we? Is he referring to something, or is that just an expression? It's just like, let's go see the...
What's under the box, shall we?
Is that a thing behind? No?
Do you see a physical box anywhere?
That little triangle bird nest, but I don't think it's gonna work. Can you consider it near that thing? Yeah, right, this. Son of a bitch.
Oh. Good call.
Okay.
Thank you.
Money, money.
100 yen coin. That's a lucky find.
So it's not chasing the cat, it's where the cat was standing. Okay. Gotcha.
Cool. So now we have loose change.
We can either buy a drink or we can get the yakisoba. Yeah, I interpreted that as follow the cat.
I thought it was a weird expression, but I took it like, okay, let's follow the cat. He's lucky.
150 yen? I don't have the money.
Also, that confirms that this was a location context-sensitive prompt. So standing in the schoolyard is not good enough. you have to be standing in front of the box.
Yeah.
So there is an area to it.
More change.
No, there wouldn't be.
Maybe you gotta find the first one and then get access to more.
Uh-huh.
No.
Hey, Karabe-kun. Are we on for today?
No, there would.
I got somewhere to be.
I have 100 yen on me.
Always got the Hey-See. But I want to get that 150 for the Yakisoba pen.
Yeah.
Don't
I had.
I? Let's just do it.
Sparkling soda. Sugary and refreshing.
All right.
No, I shouldn't. One can drink a day seems like a healthy limit.
Oh, wow.
You say that in a world surrounded by these machines on every corner. Good fucking luck.
No wonder he looks so good.
One boss coffee a day? Are you out of your mind? There we go.
That's... a 100 yen coin. That's a lucky find.
All right.
Still picking up change.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's a game of chase lucky. Get coin. Check the break area again, perhaps. Nope. Shoes gone. Schoolyard.
Hey, did you see that guy? He was looking under the vending machines.
Oh no.
What do you think he was doing?
Oh, damn.
Maybe he dropped his change?
Oh, what?
Oh, some other guy.
I wouldn't go digging around for it. That looks so sketchy.
Fussing fucking gossip girls over here.
Yeah.
Dropping the latest hobo tips.
Look under the machine. Check out the telephone booth.
That's...
And those girls have been sitting there the whole time.
That's a lucky
So
find.
word just traveled about the fucking pleb that dared to kneel down to pick up his change.
So now you have 200?
Now I can go buy bread.
So let's eat.
Dinner and a drink.
I have 200 yen on me. Your finest yakisoba pan, please.
Hell yeah. Now we can fight.
Only the finest.
Sorry for making you wait, yakisoba pan. But it's okay now. Time to dig in. Delicious. Impossibly delicious.
Good deal.
But of course it is. It's yakisoba.
Blushing.
Takes a knee. You fucking cartoon character. Well, literally. Just how do you take the Goku concept to its extremes? You know?
All right, now that
Now that
not hungry
that's
anymore.
sorted,
on with the story.
fucking
I don't see Okino
stop the
anywhere.
plot.
Is he not at school?
Oh,
Isn't that
Oh,
one of the Sentinel scout units?
it's the start
Why is
of
this here?
Sekigahara.
This is not good.
And he's... You're the one from the shrine, where we crossed time. What's wrong? You can't move? Something's happened. Did Okino get him too? I should get him back to the hideout. Don't tell me I'm going to have to carry him.
you're strong enough.
What a hassle. What am I, just another one of Okino's cronies? I don't have to run around cleaning up his messes. Stop! Plastic gizmo!
Oh, he just
What's Sentinel technology doing here?
Mira doesn't want to talk to him at all.
How did you get here? I'll take a look. What is
Oh God!
What were you thinking, Okino?
Wow.
What's wrong, Takatoshi?
Whoa.
What's wrong is this core system.
Oh, figured it out, huh?
Okino? Professor Shinonome found it. Daimos? Really? Everyone knows that's one of the old kaiju survival sims. Even I played that thing all the time when I was a kid.
Don't worry about it.
You're putting the fate of humankind's last colony in a video game?
I'm just reusing the infrastructure, environment management code. Relax. We're not gonna get kaiju popping up.
Still.
And hey, faster than building the code base from scratch, right? Come on. You love me, so you can trust me, right? The work's
Confirms.
done. We've done all we can for the human race's future. As long as this colony's life support holds out, as long as I've got even a second more, I'd rather spend it
Hey,
with you.
reciprocation.
Tsukasa. You're right. I'd rather be holding you right now myself. I'll see if I can explain it to Professor Shinonome.
Thanks. I love you, Takatoshi.
Oh,
What is this?
it's called a
That
seme
wasn't
and an uke.
Me? Was it? But Okino and I were together. In love.
Keep up, keep up.
It's impossible. Hey, what did you just show me? Put it up again. Here begins my final log. This isn't the same recording. Tsukasa's dead.
Oh,
The medical bio kits are no good to me now, so I only got an hour or two left. Why did it come to this? It was all logistical debate over Project Arc, an energy dispute. And Tsukasa, he argued to cancel the plan, to divert the energy to life support. If that damn Ogata and his cronies hadn't come armed... No. Too late to point fingers now. Izumi-san shot Tsukasa. So I made him pay. Him and his allies. As for the survivors, there's Professor Shinonome and Ida. They made it out safe. And me. Though, I figure I don't have long left. The hangar's blown out. And the colony's in ruins. It won't even take 20 hours. All we've worked for will be gone. I came here so I could protect people. And now I'll die here, with my friend's blood on my hands. If Project Ark actually goes through. If I actually get to be reborn somehow. I hope I live to protect them. Protect all my friends. My friends. I'm Tsukasa. Reborn? Okino was killed? What did I just see?
Can you pull up the script if it fades to black?
I'm waiting. Reggie, do you think... What? You think this is fucking amateur hour? Tuesday night in fucking Dixie over here? My thumb was fucking sitting on the touch screen. Yo, for the second it dared even drop 1 point of opacity. If a single point of opacity was dropped, a fucking log was gonna be pulled up.
1 frame reaction.
1 frame. Instantaneous. The fastest your human mind can possibly see. Let's let the scene play out because there was more than one.
Yeah.
And then let's touch it before we're out of here. Mura's scared of him. That's interesting. Mura's usually down to actually be like, hey, you're going to pilot a Sentinel in the end. It'll be worth it, you know? And he did. He gave him the information. He gave him some context. But will not talk to him at all.
Not even hello.
Nothing. Ran away. A's all fucked up. Waiting for his thing to start. I guess we just gotta walk out.
What?
Oh, we're not done.
Still going.
Oh, we're not done. We're not done. We're not done. Okay. All right. Well, then.
Okay.
We're about to walk out on this fucking scene.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Usually, these are the last scenes before we kill it. So, the fact that the scene ain't over with is...
That means it's gonna get even crazier.
Well, that's pretty shocking. Okay, so step one, obviously, we got the relationship going swimmingly in the future, and that's all fine and dandy. Okino, thankfully, actually shows that he's down too, which is nice because, like, it was pretty one-sided, and Okino was being coy about it, but, like, he actually is like, no, I love you too. So, good.
Beautiful.
Right? Also, the big repeating thing that you see a lot in this story is that level of, like, you like things because you were genetically preordained to digging that thing. You know, you were genetically predisposed to liking chicken.
I didn't know that. I was not ready to hear that shit.
You know? So, yeah, like, people are, like, having these sparks of, like, love at first sight type moments and, oh, things that you dig or whatever, where it's kind of like, yeah, the old you was into it too. You've just been hit with a little bit of destiny there. But, you know, whether or not the game is one that allows people to make their own fate was yet to be determined. How much of an archetype do you have to follow from your predecessor?
Right.
All right. Okay, so what's wrong is the core system. Shinonome found it. So Ryoko, Daimos, really, everyone knows it's one of the old kaiju survival sims. I played it all the time when I was a kid. Right. There is that part of the game where movies and games and entertainment are all about, like, the real stuff that they're dealing with. So it's like when they hear kaiju and daimos and all that stuff, it's not the first time because there's literally, like, fucking fiction in this world about it.
Yes.
Don't worry about it. You're putting the fate of humanity's last colony in a video game. Humanity's last colony. I mean, we could literally just be talking about the Ark, right? reusing the infrastructure environment management code. We're not going to get kaiju popping up. Well, still, hey, faster than building the code base from scratch, right? Come on, you can trust me, right? I love you. The work's done. We've done all we can for human race's future, as long as this colony's life support holds out. Longer of God, right? So they used a game as the basis for the actual colony environment management. And if that included other features, then it included other features. It's like, uh-oh, is that entire fucking test tracker database gonna get carried over?
Oh my god.
Whoa, TTP.
Jesus.
QA days. Tsukasa, you're right. All right, let's see if we can explain it to Professor Ryoko, who currently, or soon will, hate Ida for getting ditched. Thanks, I love you, Takatoshi. Okay, we have not seen real-world Ida yet, have we? We've only seen real-world Shinonome. Because so far we've seen a good, now I want to say most of the casts we've seen their analogs, right? Let's finish this. Here begins my final log. Okay, Tsukasa's dead.
Logistical
Izumi.
debate.
Okay, yeah.
They wanted to divert the energy towards the life support, but they used it for Project Art, right?
It was all a logistical debate, an energy dispute.
And then Okada's crony.
Tsukasa said, let's cancel this, divert the energy to life support. Ogata, in charge of Shikishima, with armed guards or whatever, came in. Izumi shot Tsukasa. So, we don't know anything about real-world Juro, do we? Let's just play this forward. Everyone has an analog. If you exist here and you're not an NPC, your DNA came from somebody. Reasonable assumption?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone whose background is just not a person, right?
Yeah.
Okay. In fact, because we're saying all the kids, like, this is how they got as far as they got, and like why they're, well, there are possibly people that are not people, right? We've established this. I'm thinking about when Miwako...
Until this scene, I was like, is Tsukasa Okino just an AI or like some other structure that's not a kid? Because we didn't see any other forms, but now we saw the real Tsukasa Okino.
Yeah,
so
we
that
did.
went out.
Hard confirmed. Yeah. No, but that was not an unreasonable guess.
Until now, I was like, is that motherfucker fake? But now we see. Okay.
Well,
keep
hold
going.
on. Well, hold that thought, because just because Okino comes from somewhere doesn't mean that the one that is walking around the story is not.
So it could still be a fake, maybe looper.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because now now all we have is another Okino. We've got real Okino, and then we've got the one in Sector 1 that saved the originals.
Yeah.
And then we have the one that is in our game right now.
Yeah. That's why I was asking. We saw Okino in multiple sectors.
Yeah.
Right?
And that Sector 1 Okino might as well very likely be the one we have in front of us, but just found a way to jump and not lose their and not age up. Right?
Okay.
They somehow didn't age up. So that's, or the other two assumptions we discussed earlier. Okay. But back to this. Ogata, the president of Shikishima, came in armed. Izumi shot Tsukasa. That implies possibly, it might stand to reason that Izumi would be part of the armed people that came with Ogata.
Yeah.
Right? We haven't seen full adult original Juro yet. Right?
Indeed.
So, Or have
Aside from the like future
wait,
versions with
we might have,
Morimura.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we've seen that adult.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen the
form of like future, like
2188.
Yeah.
We haven't seen 21. Yeah, that's what I mean to say. Not the right. Okay. And we've seen old Morimura, literally as the old professor, right?
Still got it.
So I made him pay, him and his allies. All right, so Hijiyama fucked up Izumi. As for the survivors, Ryoko and Ida made it out safe. I don't have long left. Hangar was blown out. Colony in ruins. 20 hours, and then everything's done. I couldn't protect anybody. If Project Arc goes through, maybe...
I'll die here with my friend's blood on my hands.
Yeah. Like the people he had to take out. Right? Probably Izumi. Probably. I mean...
I that's why I'm wondering, is it like...
Or maybe
Izumi was a friend?
Or no. Maybe that's just saying Tsukasa's blood is on my hands right now.
Okay, because
my friend's my
couldn't
Tsukasa.
protect.
Yeah. This could just be literally referring to like my lover's right here in front of me.
Cool.
But they're coyly using friend instead of lover when they should be, you know. Tsukasa is worthy of his grace.
Yes.
Right. It could just be fucking shit language with that, but.
Yo, let's find Okino right now.
Well, of course, but just to cement in the discussion that we were having, because we're not done processing data right now. Hang in there, dude. You know, and some of what we just said might be totally wrong, but we're used to that at this point. We're just guessing, based on what we're looking at. So you know, we'll get there eventually. If we're wrong about something. We have all the real life version. We have the 2188 versions of people that we can look at. So we have not seen this one yet. We have not seen this, but we have because it's this. Right?
Okay.
Done. We have not seen this one yet, but this one's right here.
Yep.
And this one's right here.
Yep.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Have just seen
this just
one.
now, which will be unlocked probably just now.
Exactly.
Then she...
Yes, sir.
Tomi...
No.
No.
We're looking for Ida 2188.
Yeah.
And we have not seen them, but we know they exist because Hijiyama just confirmed it, and Ryoko hates him. So 2188 Ida exists, but we haven't seen him yet. Obviously. And then right there. And then this will be unlocked. And then this, yes, because it's actually her. And then that refer to the upper, and then that's it. Right?
Okay.
So yeah, we basically are only missing a couple of these, and this one feels really important, doesn't it? What was Juro in 2188?
Yeah.
What was he in the real world? Right? Very crucial piece of information here. And so far, none of the others... This is the first time that they've made reference to him that I can recall. Right? I feel like we never took a second to go like...
at that point...
We weren't thinking about it. We were just like... we were just letting these future versions happen, in a way. But now that we're like, hold on. Clearly everyone here is showing us the source of their DNA. Right? We're finding out where all these people came from. So we're like, yeah, this is the first time they've referred to Izumi.
True.
Yeah, that's it. And then we've got to see Tomi as well, right?
True.
Why do I have this pit in my stomach? Okino, where are you?
His biometrics unlocked those personal logs.
Oh, involuntary.
That was this world's Takatoshi-san.
Yeah. I brought him here. Looks like Okino's with him, too.
it was all coincidence that he wound up in the same teleporter as Sekigahara. It's a lucky-ass coincidence. His biometrics unlocked those messages while BJ was trying to do nothing.
Yeah.
So, involuntarily, that information gets relayed. So it's like whatever, I guess that's, again, nanomachine stuff. You know what I mean? Or not nanomachine stuff, but like literally his blah. There's data that BJ cannot hold back if you have the right biometrics.
Yes.
If your body password is nearby, it's like, okay, you got it. You're gonna get to witness this information,
Yeah.
right? Still not sure what the behavior was about, though, right? So that's interesting.
Okino. Oh, good. You're safe.
Hijiyama-kun? What's wrong? Why are you so worked up? What?
Slight blush.
It was definitely Okino.
Slight blush.
But what even was that?
Something on my face, or...
You didn't go to school today?
Oh, yeah. I skipped to do a little time travel.
Huh?
Wait, don't tell me. Were you out looking for me at school?
No, not really. Well, I'm glad he's safe. Why is that a good thing? Why does seeing Okino make me feel better?
So you're still dressing like that.
You!
Whoa there. You move, I shoot.
Bastard must have followed me.
You led me right to Okino's doorstep.
No. You're here to kill him?
Hijiyama-kun, calm down. He's A. Sekigahara. He and I play for the same team. Isn't that right? You've done really well holding on like that. I think I know why you're here. You want what only I can give you. You can drop the gun. I won't run anymore.
Okino. I need it. Please, help me.
Sure. Since you finally asked nicely.
Pills?
Yeah.
You two... Don't tell me.
Just formatted in a confusing structure so that Hijiyama can
Steady?
possibly misunderstand for hilarious purposes.
What if we are? What does that matter to you?
Teasing the poor kid.
Wow. Kiriko Okino, you're mean.
Very. Very.
Very mean.
Unnecessary. Just pull the pills out and be like, here you go. But no, there's an opportunity to tease the dummy. Tease the himbo. Make it suffer. Step on it. It'll squirm, but it'll like it. And then you can talk about how much it likes it. And then it's gonna hate it, but it likes it. Horrible.
That's how it is.
Horrible. Dude, that brain scene is still super fucked up.
Yep.
Even if they're meant to be.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, oh, don't worry. I know you're into it, so it's okay. And it's just like, that is traumatizing. All right. So let's see it.
What do we have? 2 new entries.
Yes. But what we don't know anything about is what your job was outside of the fact that you're wearing a military uniform.
True.
That's a military jacket, right? Takatoshi Hijiyama of 2188 was in a romantic relationship with Okino. Murders Juro to avenge Okino's death during the shootout in Sector 4. They specify where it takes place. So the colony he's referring to is specifically 85.
Yeah.
However, he was severely injured in the fray and succumbs to his wounds soon after. Huh. It goes down in the DMs. It goes down in Sector 4. Okay. Well, yeah, that's info that literally this file just gave us because he didn't mention it in the log, right? And then old Ogata.
At an energy dispute over Project Arc, Ogata revealed he'd come armed, which resulted in a shootout. In the ensuing chaos, Ogata was killed. That was not revealed.
Okay. So he said he made him pay him and his friends.
Yeah,
That would be all of them then.
all of them.
So Juro 2188 was definitely in league with President Ogata here. And anyone else that was there fucking got it. All right.
So is that after this event that Rienya Goto took over?
We don't know,
Okay,
right? We don't have a month.
true. Okay.
But that timeline, we'll figure it out. We'll get there. And Okino 2188 is sealed. Okay.
Oh, we're gonna get there soon. There you go, Shintaro. He often finds loose change on the ground. Guess cats really do like shiny objects.
Why don't you say that Lucky is also the name of this cat?
Yeah. Nickname. These girls don't know shit, Woolie, that's why.
Trash.
Know all about the hobos looking for coins, but they don't know real cats.
Dispute over whether to allocate the remaining energy towards Project Art or life support led to a shootout resulting in 7 deaths. See, this is interesting. Because we know that Project Arc is like the future of humanity, right? So the debate here is like, I guess, about whether or not you sacrifice what's left for the future project,
Or we save ourselves now.
save ourselves now, right? Thinking about that is obviously you have to everyone has to be willing to make a selfless decision. Not everyone is willing to make that.
True.
And we know that Ogata was like, fuck Project Arc. Right?
Yeah.
He's opposed to Morimura's Project Arc, which his deceased father pushed for. Yes. So, basically, stop this bullshit, right? Fuck you. They have to choose between the future of humanity and then the energy for themselves. And if you're in that type of situation, right? Just, again, follow through on the thread here. If they're in a situation where it's life or death, and their choices are this future of humanity project or us, and I'm pulling guns out to make you go my way,
Yeah.
that means they were not in the most comfortable circumstances. That means they were not in a place where they could easily go back to Earth or whatever and do what they wanted, right? We were wondering about the idea of like, okay, well, we know the Earth is fucked up and we know things went badly, but how bad is it? What does it mean, right?
Yeah.
And until it establishes that like they're in dire straits, you kind of are like, maybe all of these people from 2188 are doing their jobs, but like they do have a home to go to somewhere if they needed, where they're basically able to live out a normal life.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe that's not the case. Maybe they're stuck and Project Arc is like more than just a like imperative for the future. It's like something that they're looking at as like, we're on our way out. We're about to die out. We're about to go.
Yeah,
extinct.
they're fucked. That's
Right?
that's how I take it the whole way.
And if they are, then that means that like if they're worried about energy, then that means that like they're basically also stuck on the colony,
Possibly.
right?
Yeah. Well, if they're there, nowhere else to go for sure, right? They're trying to make it better. I don't
If
think-
Earth is uninhabitable entirely.
Yeah.
and they're stuck in space.
And then they have no energy there, and they're like, we have a finite amount of energy. What should we do with it? Should we think of the future and go with the Project Arc, or save ourselves?
Save ourselves.
And of course, there's going to be politics.
Yeah, and then greed and everything will step in, and people who don't believe in the project, and
what a picture.
Yeah, but all the most important piece of information we get about that last scene is that the people of 2188 were fucked, and not just like can we make the world better or continue living in a shitty situation? Fucked. Like they had to choose. You know, I was kind of thinking like maybe they're like proper fucked, but not capital F. You know what I mean? Like maybe they can continue in a dreary, dire, like we're probably gonna be dying out in like a generation or two. We're just, you know what I mean? Like, who knows how bad? You don't know how bad it is, right? It could be, we can live in this, but it's going to suck and we'll die out soon. Or it can be, no, we have days. So this is making it a much more dire situation. 2188 was a bad place for everyone involved.
Colony and satellite.
7 deaths.
Yeah.
Okay.
So...
Yeah, so the 2 factions, right? The company, the people, and then the Project Arc faction. The question is are the other 7 or the other 6, 5, anyone of note, or are they just random? You know? Did 7 named characters show up to try and force the situation?
Wait, did Hijiyama, from what we read, did he kill Izumi as well?
Yes.
So Izumi, Ogata was there. Tsukasa is dead.
Yes.
That's 3.
Yes.
We don't know anything about the other 4.
No.
Ida and Shinonome survived.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So, yeah, you know what? Putting that together, actually, 7 deaths, right?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way of
7 deaths.
seeing the others, but...
Ida survives. Ryoko survives. Hijiyama.
Oh, Hijiyama, Izumi, Okino,
Hijiyama, Izumi, Okino,
and Ogata.
That's 4. There's 4. That's 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other two make it out, and then there's another 3 we don't know about.
Yes.
Right?
And it might be some of these characters that we have.
Definitely might be some of these characters. I don't think they'd specify that number if it wasn't, but
For sure.
we don't know, right?
Nothing has been random in this game up to now.
Okay, let's also piece together this, right? Keep those numbers in mind. Now here's another thing. There's Assassin A. Sekigahara. We know that he is working for Goto.
Yeah.
Old man, right? And his job is to go kill Morimura.
Yes.
All right.
Because she keeps on working on the project, even though they're like, no, stop it.
Yes. Right? So we know that Goto and Goto is against Project Arc, as is Ogata. But Ogata's 2188 profile says that his dad was for it. He is opposed to Morimura's Project Arc, which his deceased father pushed for.
Yeah.
So, maybe we can scruff that connection out.
Yeah.
Right?
I guess Goto and Ogata are not related.
We can probably scruff that out,
Yeah.
right? But we know that future Goto is against the idea and is willing to kill for it, you know? And then we have the peaceful 2188 people like Natsuno, Yuki, Natsuno and Yuki, mother and daughter.
Yep.
And then we have Miura, who's just designing stuff.
True.
And then we've got Tamao,
Yes.
who's the old lady.
Uh-huh.
So they're all, I believe, if I remember correctly, they were all pro Arc because they were
Yeah, they're
involved.
working on it.
They're working on it.
Yes.
Right? So that's another 4 people that are just like on Morimura's side. And everyone who's in a suit looking evil, you know. Although no, Takatoshi's obviously pro as well, as is Okino, who we just saw.
Can you show me Goto's entry again? 2188.
Yep.
So he used the Project Arc as a front to hide a backdoor transfer. He was like, stop the project, and Morimura kept on going. Goto did not want people to find out, and so he hired the assassin.
Now,
that's all we got.
Now that is the type of thing that sounds like those are worries you would have, even though he again there was like a bit of a it's a cover-up story, but those are concerns you would have when there's still a news and civilization to be worried about, right? So there's still obviously a public, at least during this point in time, that he's worried about upsetting with the concept of like fucking business acquisitions, right? Like you
hell,
can't,
if it's just the people on the colony, it's a pretty tight space. You don't want to mess up with anyone.
This is what I'm saying, right? Like you have to process a world where like they're talking about what should we spend the last energy we have on, but also business acquisitions occur. So it's not like fucking like we're not. So you know what I mean? There's still a
structure,
a community
social
occurring,
social contract happening.
Yeah, you're not looking at 7 people that are like, well, it's us and we're dead, you know, like floating on a fucking thing. Like yeah, you're not looking at a fucking event horizon. Like there's still a community here, right? And then I wanted to go look at her because for all we know, she was probably pro-project on Ida's side, and they escaped when the bullets fucking started flying. Right, they managed to survive, but they would have been in the crossfire with everyone pro Project Arc. We don't know if Morimura died in that or not, but it wouldn't be a stretch to assume that Sekigahara, the assassin, might have been standing there, right? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? We don't know. Maybe that him and Goto could be a whole other thing. What I want to do is play a battle out, get a point, and unlock this.
Yep.
You feel that?
Yep.